Man, Hoop Jargon checking in, man, tapping in with the good old Super Bowl hangover recap. As we know, man, the Kansas City Chiefs have won a second Super Bowl in a row. So that's a very good feat, man. I know a lot of y'all brothers out there aren't the biggest Pat Mahomes fans or whatever, but hey, it is what it is. How Cam and Mace tell you the best. It is what it is. All right, so y'all hit the like button on your way in. I'm gonna try to do a studio show later today, so y'all tap in. So I know I've been going live making shows like I normally do, but I'm in now, so I'm gonna be more into that. I'm more settled into my job situation. So same job, it's just like I drive a long ass way to work every day, so you guys don't know. So if you guys, I'm just gonna give you some background. Y'all hit the like button. I live in Monrovia, California. I drive all the way to Irvine, California every day. And that's either 45 minutes to an hour and a half every day. So, yeah, that commute be whooping my ass, man. All right, but moving forward. Super Bowl talk. Listen, man. Super Bowl, was it LVI?
In 2 miles.
They always whoop my ass. Said Kermit winning a Super Bowl. Yeah. Listen, man, you may not love Pat Mahomes, but that dude knows one thing and one thing only, is to get to the Super Bowl and win Super Bowls. And I was getting into it, with a discussion with a brother earlier, and because basically the Tom Brady fans are in a tough conundrum because Pat Mahomes is on his neck. He on his neck real tough. Because reality is, to be a guy, he's only 28 years old. Hey, Miss Diva, good to see you. This dude is only 28 years old and has won 3 Super Bowls and been a part of 4 in 5 years of playing. Those numbers are staggering. In his rookie year, he only played 1 game. So, your boy Pat Mahomes is on a trajectory of greatness, but this video is not just all about Patrick Mahomes. Super Bowl, was it LVI or whatever, did not cheat you at all. Yeah, like Jack said, young GOAT. Like, I say this all the time, man. The sooner you accept reality, the better off you'll be. So, you got to understand, man, what he's going on, as much as people pontificate about Lamar Jackson, people pontificate about guys like, even his heyday, Cam Newton, who other like hood heroes I want to say? Even Jordan Love, who Jordan Love is going to be a great young quarterback. This dude, Pat Mahomes, all he knows to do is to go to the goddamn Super Bowl, bro.
Use the right 2 lanes to take the exit onto
Going back to the actual game.
East and CA 60 West toward Los Angeles.
Kansas City came out how they've been coming out this whole entire playoffs, which is coming very conservatively. Because if we look at wideout, now he has Travis Kelce, who will probably go down as the best tight end in history if he keeps playing, right? But other guys, a scratch, Kadarius Toney, very.
Take the exit.
Then keep right to merge onto CA 60 toward Los Angeles. He has a very cantankerous personality. So that's the dude, i.e.
Keep right to merge onto CA 60 toward Los Angeles.
I can't use you. Yeah, GPS doing. Yeah, man. GPS fucking me up. No. So i.e. I can't use you if you're so unpredictable. And listen, I don't know who's in Kadarius Toney's corner, but bro, y'all took a huge L last night. Cause he was talking greasy. You know what I'm saying on Instagram.
In about 10 miles.
I'm sorry, y'all. GPS. So where I'm going right now, I'm going to the Kobe statue right now. So I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go live on Facebook, but I'm going to the Kobe statue right now, and the GPS is whooping my ass like Pat Mahomes did the 49ers defense in the 4th quarter. Just saying. Shout out to my guy Salty Balls, man. Good to see you, homie. Say salute. Even better than Sharp or Gonzalez. Shout out to Gil Knight. Man, okay, all the superstars out. Y'all hit the like button. Good to see y'all. I think he's on a higher trajectory than those guys. I mean, the standard is Tony Gonzalez, for sure. Absolutely. Gronk is the predecessor to the standard. But if Travis, God damn it, if Travis Kelce keeps it up, yeah, he's on a wave to be higher than him from a popularity standpoint, and from a production standpoint, and from a winning standpoint. So yeah, absolutely. Because I think Gronk only has like 3 Super Bowls, with Brady, 3 or 4, something like that. So Kelce is on his neck in that capacity. I think Tony Gonzalez has 1. I think. No, I don't think he has any actually, because he was mostly Kansas City Chief. But yeah, you hit the like button. So again, I'm going to the Kobe statue right now. I may go live on YouTube as well, because I gotta check it out in person. So going back to what I'm saying, the Chiefs are like embarking on something special, and Andy Reid, he had allusions to like this may be his last run. But if I know successful people, like I think I know successful people, there's no way in hell. There's no way in hell he gonna stop. You have like damn near the perfect quarterback. Oh, so going back to what I'm saying, the conservative game strategy. So Kansas City, this whole playoffs has committed to running the ball, playing within themselves, because they don't have a lot of talent on the outsides. I mean, and Scantling had a great catch yesterday to win the game. Well, to get them the lead. But as we know, remember against Philadelphia, dropped a wide open dime that Pat Mahomes put in his lap, right? Dropped that bad boy. Kadarius Toney with the infamous offsides penalty, crucial penalty. I forget who they played, and it cost them the game. So those kind of things. So basically, the Chiefs was like, "Yo, I can't trust you. So let's dumb down our offense. Let's get more conservative, and let's just hunker down and just win, because I have the best quarterback in the freaking NFL." Now I know Pat Mahomes did not win the MVP, but he is the MVP. And no disrespect to Lamar Jackson. I thought Lamar Jackson had an awesome year this year. But if we're gonna be honest and say who the best quarterback is, it's Patrick Mahomes. It's not even close. It's not even close. It's not even close. Gail says, salute Hoop in chat. Good to see you again, Gail. So the first half left a lot of meat on the bone, as it were. Turnover heavy. No really big plays. I thought San Francisco, more than Kansas City, left a lot of opportunity on the board. Like they went to halftime 10-3, I believe, and it just has so many opportunities to like choke Kansas City out. Because Kansas City had a very big turnover from Isaiah Pacheco with a touchdown drive after a big throw from Pat Mahomes, 53 yards, right? And he fumbled, in the red zone, and that was a big loss. That was a big blow to what's going on. Shout out to Quiet Storm. Good to see you, bro. So, but Kansas City just could not get anything on whatsoever with the penalties, with the turnovers. But the 49ers were clearly controlling the game. Like, their West Coast offense was in very good form. And what San Francisco was doing a really good job of is taking advantage of those slant routes and a lot of backfield action. The West Coast offense, you put Deebo Samuels in motion in the backfield. You get Christian McCaffrey going, and also your boy Kyle Juszczyk in a much unused position. The fullback had a lot of action. So San Francisco was getting what they probably game plan to do, but they couldn't capstone drives out. And I gotta give a lot of credit to Chris Jones and that Kansas City defense. When they needed third down stops, Kansas City was fitting the bill. They just were. So the first half, again, 10-3. I don't think anybody could have expected that slow of a start. But going into the goddamn halftime, man, listen, when I heard Usher would be the halftime performer, I'm like, I guess. But I'm the same guy who I'm going to the Lovers and Friends concert in Vegas. Me and my girl are going. And so Usher is one of the headlines, I believe. So, I guess I'm more of an Usher fan than I like to believe I am. But I was like, Usher, I'll take that over Rihanna last year. Dre and Snoop last year. 2 years ago, I liked that one. But then, I feel like it's always like YouTube, like these safe white groups, which I don't give a shit at all about those performances. But to bring it on home, Usher did his damn thing. So let me give Usher his props. And I was at a bar in Long Beach watching the game, and the white girls going crazy when Usher would take the shirt off and all this shit. So he had a good appeal to every crowd, as it were, and people were really attentively listening to what he had to go. So man, so kudos to Usher for a great halftime show. Let me say that. So second half, I knew that, that game reminded me of a heavyweight boxing match of two guys who are methodical, or a Floyd Mayweather fight. You see a lot of underwhelming performance early, but then when it's time, y'all hit the like button. Let's see, we 5 deep. Hit the like button. Let's get some more bodies in here. You start to see over time. Once you start to pick the opponent apart, then you start giving the haymakers out. Then you start uppercutting. Then you start going away from the jab and start going for some inside stuff, right? And that's what you saw in the second half, man. Kansas City. And listen, I gotta give Brock Purdy a lot of props for a guy, because I just don't think he's that good per se, but I don't think he's that bad either. For a guy who was Mr. Irrelevant 2 years ago, he played a goddamn good football game. He made some mistakes, yes, but he played a good game overall. So, but Pat Mahomes is that guy, and so we start to see that the offense is turned up in the second half. You start seeing the touchdown game start to build up, and also you saw that. Now here's why I knew Kansas City would win. As good as San Francisco's offense looked the entire second half, they kept getting stopped in the red zone. And then when those field goals start going up, I was like, oh man, y'all leaving the door open. And I said this too, man, if Pat Mahomes, because I'm a big Pat Mahomes guy, if Pat Mahomes is who we say he is, he has too much time. And here's the crucial point of the second half. When San Francisco got the ball and they scored a field goal, but they had an opportunity to score a touchdown. But again,
In 2 miles, take exit 1A on the left onto CA 60 West towards Santa Monica.
they stepped up and made the crucial stop on third down, and they kicked the field goal to be up 3. And I was like, okay, this is a Patrick Mahomes legacy moment. You got 2 minutes and 2 timeouts to go. This is when you show what you're made of. And Pat Mahomes did that. He stepped up on that drive, but they only got a field goal. Now, it was an interesting call on 4th down to go for a field goal, which I'm not. I mean, obviously now it was an excellent decision. But I thought that Kansas City could have scored on their last drive, but they played it conservative, kicked the field goal, cool. Then overtime. I think it's the first overtime in NFL history, in Super Bowl history rather. And freaking, I won't say New Orleans. My mind's on Mardi Gras right now. What the hell I'm thinking? But San Francisco won the toss, elected to receive the ball, and as we saw, they went all the way down, and they drove early and often. Only to settle for a field goal. And by normal, and I gotta say again, it was reminiscent of
use the left 3 lanes to take exit 1A on the left onto CA 60 West towards Santa Monica.
As a Kansas City fan, I was just like, yo. Well, no. As a Patrick Mahomes fan, I was like, damn, this game over. Because San Francisco didn't struggle to move that ball the whole game. But they settled for a field goal. And I was like, whoa, this is
Keep left.
Right again, his legacy moment. And what did he do? Drive that ball. Getting the ball. And I got
In about 3.5 miles, take the
Man, this
exit
GPS is
onto
killing me
I-110
right now. I'm so
south
sorry.
towards San Pedro.
This GPS is killing me. So, Travis Kelce, in my opinion, did a great job of getting on Andy Reid's ass, of getting him the football. I know some people, and I saw some people say, oh, well, if he was a black player, the narrative would be different. No. There's an offensive player for the Jets who was a rookie 2 years ago who did the same thing to his coach. Bro, it's football, man. I've seen coaches fight on the sideline in football, like most notably Kevin Gilbride and whatever the other coach was for the Houston Oilers back in '93, fighting on the sideline. It's fucking normal. That's just normal, man. Like, it's a very male, testosterone-dominated sport. And so what you're going to get is a lot of, like, man moments, as it were. So Travis Kelce, sensing urgency, because listen, man, Andy Reid is his own mind. He has his own thing going. So things may not be going favorably. Your mind is not on Travis Kelce, the whole team. So Travis Kelce, understanding the moment, came in, put pause on him a little bit, like, yo, what doing? Because what I do know is, me being an HBCU graduate, I've known many players to challenge my black coach on some cussing you out shit. I've seen this. So when people say that narrative, oh, if it was a black person, it'd be no. This is how it is. When you understand the urgency of the moment, people get demonstrative. That's just what happens. You hit the like button. So Travis Kelce started getting involved, as you saw in the second half, early and often, and also in the overtime period. And listen, man, that last play that Kansas City ran was masterful. If you know football, and I'm a novice at football, I'm a basketball guy, but for the most part, I understand football scheme. I understand situations. They ran basically a triple option to win the game, and not only that, the time was the time was dwindling away, and I was like, why did I call a timeout? They had 2 timeouts. They didn't burn one of them, and so
In 2 miles,
what the hell are they doing? Call a timeout and regroup. But Andy Reid saw that defense was reeling. The defense was overcompensating, and i.e. they were very anxious. So what he chose to do is hurry up, right? He chose to do hurry up offense, and they did a triple option where they had the gentleman, I forget who caught the game-winning pass, but he was in fake motion going to the opposite side. He faked back, and they hiked the ball wide the freak open for the touchdown. That shit was masterful, because if you watch the play develop, there was a quick slant available, and there was a chance for Pat Mahomes to keep the ball. So that was a triple option, what they call it, a quick read play to win the freaking Super Bowl. Because when the pass was made, there was like 9 seconds left. So there could have been a chance for another play. But by conventional means, you would traditionally just call timeout and then reconfigure what you're going to do. But Andy Reid chose to hurry up, and it paid dividends, man. So kudos to Andy Reid and his renaissance of a career, man, because he was a good coach for Philadelphia. Went to a Super Bowl, did not win a Super Bowl, but his renaissance for
stay in the second lane.
Man, this GPS is killing me. So for those who joined in late, I'm actually, excuse me, about to go to the Kobe statue in downtown LA. So that's where I'm going right now. But the GPS is like updating every 2 seconds. Goddamn, it's throwing me off. But Andy Reid's second half of his career it's been a magnificent renaissance to watch, because he's adjusted so much. And as you know, he's paramount for developing quarterbacks. Donovan McNabb. Y'all remember when Vince Young too. He turned Vince Young to a damn good quarterback when he played for the Eagles. And Mike Vick. Mike Vick, when he played for the Eagles, was a totally different quarterback when he played for the Falcons. If you guys remember in context. Andy Reid knows how to convert quarterbacks. It's just what he does. So with the Chiefs, he had your boy Played Safe Smith. I forget his first name. And then, it transitioned over to Pat Mahomes. And now you just see the progression. I can't state this enough. Pat Mahomes used to be a straight gunslinger to the nth degree, i.e. a Brett Favre kind of guy, throwing sideways, throwing no-look passes and all this shit. He's turned into an ultra-conservative quarterback. And he reminds me of what I told one of my players when I was a basketball coach. I remember playing a game, I only had 5 players. I had nothing to bring off the bench. So my point guard at the time, he was just learning. He was like 17 years old. He just learned how to be a point guard. I was like, dog, walk the ball up every play. Do not try to push the ball. Don't push pace. I have nobody to substitute for you. Walk the ball up every play. Just trust me. Because the other team had like about 14 players. And for the life
Use the right 2 lanes to take the exit onto I-110 south towards San Pedro.
For the life of me, I could not understand why the other coach did not press me. Because if he pressed, I had nothing. Because little did he know, He was my only ball handler. I had nobody else who could bring the ball up court. So if my point guard got too tired, it was a wrap. They'd beat us about 40. But I told, his name is Trevor, I was like, Trevor, walk the ball up. Do not, trust me, you're going to get tired.
Use the right lane to keep right toward Convention Center and Pico Boulevard.
I'm not saying I owe every coach I have a coach as a coach, but it happens in sports. So when Andy Reid went hurry up like that, if I was San Francisco, I probably would have called a timeout because you got to respect the unknown. You always have to respect the unknown. The fact that they're hurrying.
Keep right. Then keep right toward Convention Center.
And they've been gashing you the whole.
Use the right lane
God
to keep
damn
right
it, man,
toward
this GPS
Convention
killing me.
Center and Pico Boulevard.
I'm sorry,
Then
y'all.
continue
Shit.
straight.
This goddamn GPS is killing me softly. Shout out to Lauren Hill. So when I saw him go unconventional like that,
Continue on to LA Liveway.
God damn, it's just throwing me off. So if I saw that, I would probably call timeout because he has something in his back pocket that we didn't game plan for. So if that's the case,
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Chick Hearn Court toward Olympic Boulevard.
jeez. Let me just turn this off because I know where I'm at now. Okay, let me turn this shit off. Yeah, so when I saw that as a head coach, I would think that, okay, let me call timeout because they got something up their sleeve, which they did. In my estimation, in my opinion, there was a play they had in their back pocket the entire year. So again, that fake man in motion to reverse right back out where he started, he put that cornerback out of place, boom, touchdown, ball game. So the Kansas City Chiefs did their thing, man. And then, again, as a Pat Mahomes fan, I couldn't be happier to see it play out that way. And yeah, man, it just was a great Super Bowl, man. It didn't cheat you at all. So if you guys can see, Crypto Arena, can y'all see? Hold on, let me take off this thing. Crypto Arena right there. I'm about to pull up. So I'm going to go live again and show y'all the Kobe statue. And thank y'all for tuning in Hoop Talking, man. I know I've not been going live as much as I should be. Y'all hit the like button, please. But I'm going to give y'all, more content. I got y'all. And so till next time, salute. Peace, and thank y'all for pulling up on me.